commentary, and I put it pretty close to my face, too.
Okay, I'll hold the mic.
We're going to do Beth Bellamy and Jenny Marcos for OKC.
Do we get to be biased?
Gordon flew on a private jet just to do this commentary.
Do we get to be biased?
Yeah,
OKC, or are we neutral?
I tell them I'm biased.
Okay.
I say I'm the self-proclaimed voice of OKC.
I like it because OKC, you know, they've got on their tights that are matching. You know, Beth Bellamy always wears those.
Yeah,
and,
she does like
Jenny
her tights.
Marcos has got hers on as well, so I think that gives them an advantage right there.
And I don't know where my tights are. I keep looking for them.
I'm glad you haven't found them. So up there I see an electronic scoreboard. That's pretty nice that it's somebody's like tied in with iPad. I guess the refs are using iPads for scoring, and it's tied into the main display system.
The refs don't have, they're doing the cards, but if you see next to me, you see everybody, every court has a person doing a laptop.
Great.
That's updating the scores. So there's an updated score, and we have a team on either side of us. We have the team board that's showing the wins and losses of the teams. I think OKC, we started kind of slow today. I think we lost the first 2 matches, unfortunately. But then after that, I think we've been doing well. Okay, we're going to flip this around. We're getting ready to go.
Looks like we've got OKC serving. Now does Beth always play left side?
She does normally play left side in women's, but Jenny is a lefty, so they're going to stack.
Okay, they'll stack with forehands in the middle.
Yep. Jenny's super aggressive. Marcos is super aggressive. And then Bellamy just keeps the ball in play like she always does. Of course, what's fun about the ladies' game is they're all aggressive.
I also really appreciate their transition zone game. Like their resets are generally awfully good.
Yeah, that's the difference also in pro and amateur is being able to get those resets in.
Right. So there they did not stack on that one.
Yeah, so that's something a little different. Maybe they're holding that for later, or maybe they don't want to unwind the stack on defense. That's probably what they're doing, is if they need to start unwinding a stack, they'll do it. But if they can just play without having to unwind that stack in the beginning, it's just much easier.
Now, I don't know I'm not obviously at their level at all, but for me, when lefty and righty play together and they sometimes stack and sometimes don't, it's pretty confusing. I got to think about where am I hitting the ball.
Yeah, that's true. You can't pick up a pattern. You can't attack one spot when they do that.
Well, it's a great drop there. Oh, what a great setup.
Just Bellamy is able to carve that ball into that corner with pace, a drop with pace, and Marco's just up there getting ready to rip it.
Yeah, I think of that as a drive drop, you know. It's kind of a combination, but got the forehands back in the middle. Beautiful, beautiful shot to the 4. Am I allowed to say to the 4?
Yeah, I do. I say,
okay.
I call it the 4, which is, and then I'll say, because that's the left person's backhand.
But they opened it up. Marcos went to the 1, got him moving to the right, and then Beth abused it. And again, beautiful. Wow.
Just great carves by Marcos. And then when we say these numbers, the 1, 2, 3, and 4, that's part of my Dink by Numbers system, which will be on dinkbynumbers.com eventually.
You just see them opening up the court nicely, moving the ball around a lot. Oh boy.
Yeah, look
Again,
at that.
Beautiful shake and bake.
You got to love the female shake and bake, you know. Just Bellamy has a lot more power than people might see.
Jenny Marcos was just there to clean it up, right?
Oh.
Okay, that was a little bit high to a forehand. Maybe not the best place to put it.
High to a forehand, but Williams did. Oh no, it's Kessner did foot fault on that one.
Oh,
so let's try to.
Didn't notice that.
We got to try to get the score too. Okay, we're at 5-0.
I'm going to ask our assistant here to try to keep track of that and tell us. Can you try to keep track of the score and let us know?
Okay, can you tell me what it is right now?
We think is it 5-0 or 6-0? OKC.
What do you got? You got 7-0? 7-0, and it's different at the. So that one's different. I don't know why. I would think they would be linked. Oh, okay. So the main board doesn't refresh as fast as the person on the laptop.
There it goes. All right.
Okay, now we're at 7-0.
It just got a refresh rate, maybe every 15 seconds or something.
Yeah, slow refresh rate. So I try to look on this guy's laptop. I try to listen to the ref.
Char's going to keep track of it behind us and tell us what it is. So anyway, we're 7-0 OKC. We've got Marcos and Bellamy are just in a groove right now, I think.
They seem to have this handled right now, but anything can change. I like their super aggressive game plan. It doesn't seem like Kessner and Williams has an answer for it yet, but we'll see what happens after this timeout.
All right, here we go. Bellamy serving.
7-0-1.
What she's going to do again with a shake and bake. Oh, beautiful shot by Bellamy down the line.
That was great. So it seems they're going to attack Kessner off the third, wait for Marcos to crash, and then Beth's going to do what Beth does. Whatever comes back, she's going to make something happen.
I feel like they're moving them around really well. Their placement, their shot placement is excellent.
They're definitely right on. 8-0-1.
Interesting middle drop.
Okay, so JBB did something different there. They stacked. So they switched sides to just give OKC a different look. It did not pay off. So we're at 9-0-1.
Another great drop to the 4. Oh.
Ooh. I'll have one. No, this is my friend Gordon. They're up. They help a friend of theirs that has an oil and gas company up here that loves pickleball. So this is Carol.
All right, side out. I think we've got 0-9-1 going on now.
Okay.
A couple of good points by JBB, actually. Just patient was what I saw there, just keeping it in play. With
trying to figure something out to turn it around.
A little overhit by Beth there.
Bellamy took a risk. That's what you can do with a 9-point lead, right? You try to paint those lines. It didn't work right there.
So now I think we got 1-9-1, yeah?
1-9-1.
Oh, boy. Yeah. You can see that was trouble. It just bounced up too high, gave him too many options.
Yeah, that was a unique backhand. I haven't seen that out of Kessner yet.
We got 2-9-1. That's a beautiful shot there by Marcos, just down a soft fourth of the feet. I enjoy watching at this level how the basic things still apply. Nothing wrong with a soft fourth of the feet.
Right, that's a great observation.
There it goes again. Right?
Yeah, stick with the basics until you're forced to do something else. I mean, basics will win.
Middle and low.
Perfect.
So side out, I think we've got 9-2 at this point. 9-2-1. Bellamy serving to Williams. Oh boy, that's a beautiful shot.
Did you see her sit down into that
Yeah.
and just rip it down that line? That was a great shot. That's what happens on a short return against tennis players.
Well, and a left-handed player, perfect. Nice short serve, actually. Oh, yeah, happens. Missed third.
Unfortunate. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not going to work well.
That's not coming back, right?
That's game.
Okay, so OKC made pretty easy work of that one. We'll see what JBB does to switch their game plan.
What sort of adjustments, if you were coaching JBB, what sort of adjustments would you be making right now?
I mean, that's a great question. You have to slow down. You have to slow down OKC. I probably would keep it away from Beth hitting the thirds for a while because she's really setting her team up to do whatever they want. I would probably go to Jenny and try to go, or Marcos, and try to go to her backhand because a lefty, she'll try to run around to her forehand to hit a hard shot, but that opens up the court. So that's what I would do. That's what I would try anyway. They got their work cut out for them. Two of the best players in the world, Marcos and Bellamy. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Sperling, one of the great senior pros, can give him some advice that works.
I'm gonna grab one of these sandwiches.
It seems to me like they're just getting beat with power. They're just being overpowered. Never been to one of these chicken and pickle facilities. If you haven't been, boy, it looks a great environment to play in. Got these big garage doors. You can see them on each end of the court, and it looks like they open up for, I think it's must be air conditioning in here, but I bet they open them up during other times of the year to give a little bit of ventilation. Nice environment. A little bit of a switch on ends here, as you'd expect for the second game. So we've got JBB serving to OKC. Just a beautiful return, right deep down the middle. Nothing wrong with that.
No, that's a good start for OKC. Break the serve and then start scoring some points.
0-0-1. Oh boy, I thought that was going to be put away.
Yeah, Marco saw it coming. She even slid off the court to take that forehand. And then, JBB has to see that. And they have to make Marcos hit the ball, which will open up the court for them.
A little bit high on the drop.
Yeah, a rare high third for Bellamy, and it got punished.
But boy, she's relentlessly attacking the fourth on her drops.
Yes. Okay, just an error there. Got a little aggressive on that fourth. They're feeling pretty spry. They're feeling pretty confident, so they're going to take some risks, but you got to be careful in the beginning. You want to get your momentum going first.
I thought Williams did a nice job of aggressively coming in behind her shot and putting some little bit of additional pressure on Marcos on that one. We've got 1-0-1, I think. Oh, beautiful. They called that good, boy.
I don't know if it was good or not. What do you think?
I thought it was out from here. Now I'm not looking right down the line, but I'm pretty close to it.
You know, in this league, everybody would rather make a bad call or make a call against yourself than make a bad call.
I see that in the pros as well. It's a thing very different from a rec game. Boy, unless they see color, they call it in.
Right.
That's a nice move.
So just a high shot from Kessner. Marcos, very dynamic player. Basically leaping forehand smash. Pretty awesome.
I see what you're saying. I watched her now running around her backhand a bit to get a forehand when they're dropping to her.
Yeah, so somebody that does that is really going to open up the court, but you still got to try. I mean, they're still going to hit a good shot. You got to be able to bounce it, make them open up the court, and then find the hole. But JBB's not having any luck with that right now.
There's that. Uh-oh. Oh, what a beautiful shot by Marcos there. I really thought that things had tilted against her a bit in that hands battle, and she slowed it down enough to get the ball to pop up to her.
Yeah, being able to go fast and slow in this game really helps. So Marcos is full of confidence. She's playing fast, playing hard. Williams did not see that coming.
I don't know that Marcos did. It looked like she was a half step behind until she wasn't.
That could be. You know, when you got momentum, you don't need that serve to be that great. You want to make it in.
Are we at 2-2-2? Is the scoreboard right?
Looks like 3-2. I mean, that's something with a super aggressive player like Marcos. You're going to make your share of errors, but you want to not tip it in JBB's favor, of course.
Yeah, we're still early in this second game. It's 2-3-1.
But they aren't stacking, so it's got to be an even number for OKC.
Boy, Marcos just has a super powerful rolling topspin forehand.
It's got to be 2-2. Yeah, her roll shot's pretty awesome.
Announcer's curse.
I guess.
You're right. 2-2. Well, it might now be
3-2.
now 3-2
3-2-2.
JBB, right?
Yeah, 3-2-2. Yeah, so they're going at the right player there. They're going to find some errors. This Bellamy is so solid. She's hard to beat. And they're keeping Marcos busy, so they're keeping the aggressive player busy, which takes away her aggressiveness. Smart game plan.
Well, that's just what you said you would adjust to in between games, right?
Yep.
Set it to Marcos's backhand.
That's what I would have done for sure. And you can see it's paying off.
All right, we got side out. Marcos serving at 2-4-1.
Yeah. So JBB got a couple there. We'll see what OKC can do to turn it around. Ball on play. Ball on the court.
Oh, interesting. Oh. You see that Scott Moore is playing against Crandall, a couple courts down. Yeah. That was interesting just because they're often partners, or I've seen them as partners anyway. Oh, what a beautiful shot by Beth Bellamy. You can't sit up. You can't have that ball sitting high in the middle.
No, and she can paint lines.
Too many options.
Call her Van Gogh.
I think we've got 3-4-2.
So that's smart. You got to make Jenny hit that third. Beth is too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we should be 4-4-2, right?
That's what I'm seeing. On to the lob serves from both of them. Kind of interesting, right? Oh boy, what a great shot. Yeah. Beth has got to go pick up her tights. I think she left them somewhere in the middle of the court.
Yeah.
That was a great shot.
It was a great shot. This is the first time she saw it, so she'll be able to adjust.
Oh, now 4-4-1, JBB serving.
A little surprised, probably going out.
I was surprised that Beth didn't go soft on that shot. But
yeah, she gave her a volley on the fourth, didn't she?
Yep. Oh, that's a beautiful shot by Marcos. Great angle. And a beautiful setup. 5-4-2, JBB serving.
Let's go. Let's keep doing the same thing. Come on.
Oh, this ball's still in play.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a nice recovery by JBB.
So I think Marcos thought she had the winner, and she kind of didn't hustle back fast enough. But,
Left Beth to cover the whole court.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kessner defended it. Beth was on her own. Didn't work out.
Oh boy.
It did look wide.
I think we've got 4-6-1. The main scoreboard is glitched
Yeah,
for a bit.
I see 4-6.
Okay. Oh boy.
Vale.
Oh, beautiful shot there by Marcos. Oh, she had it
Just
open.
launches it out.
Overhit it down the middle. 4-6-2. Beth Bellamy serving.
Yeah, so this is the exact game plan that
Yep.
I suggested. It's working for JBB. Forced a timeout for OKC.
That's a smart timeout. You know, it's 6-4 JBB. There's really not a lot of momentum here, but it's a time where you don't really want it to get to 7-4. You can avoid it.
Right, and sometimes when that ball turns over to the other side to be offensive, is you want to game plan a little bit. You need that extra minute to say, hey, we need to do something here. You know, it might be just to pick your partner up. It might be just to, you know, a lot of times people are calling timeouts even when they don't have the ball, even though when they aren't serving. It's just something different. It gives you a break. It gives you time to be ready to defend. You know, you can't take them with you.
Well, I think Beth maybe had some observations because she's the one doing most of the talking there.
Yeah, Beth's definitely the leader.
All right, 6-4-1, JBB serving. Oh boy. Just left that ball too high to the forehand. Just a little bit of margin in the shot quality can really shift things. Now we got 7-4-1, 7-4-2.
Oh, quick little powwow. I'm not sure what was said there.
Oh boy.
I mean, there's not a whole lot Bellamy can do right now. She's got to let Marcos fight it out because they're
Really isolating, aren't
they're
they?
really freezing Bellamy out, which I would definitely do also.
There's that run around.
Yeah, so this is the game plan. They don't have to be that perfect, JBB, on that dink. They just need to let Marcos make an error, not give it deep to her forehand where she's going to rip it. Keep going to her backhand, and they'll stay in control.
I think that scoreboard's wrong. It's not 4-8, is it? I thought it was 4-7, but
I don't know. No, it's got to be 8.
okay. All right. Wow, that's a great overhead
So a rare mistake by Bellamy, but she was pushed out wide. She went for the lob.
to her forehand.
Yeah, to the forehand. The lob really works in this game, especially with these fans up there. It blows the ball around a little bit. Okay, Bellamy getting aggressive, trying to take more court.
Oh, that's
and look
beautiful
at that.
shot by Bellamy. Inside out forehand down the line.
She sees the court so well. She sees openings.
So I kind of wondered about them that in that point they switched. They had to, but I wondered about that as almost a strategy here, just to move Marcos around and force JBB to get out of their rhythm.
Either it was pre-planned or Bellamy's just trying to insert herself into the game.
Oh boy, just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
I think she's feeling a little bit of the isolation pressure.
She definitely is, and she knows she has to get in the game. It's not always going to work because sometimes you're just so far out of position you're going to hit a shot that doesn't help your team. But what do? You know, we're at 8-5, so they're going to stay unstacked. Wow, good lob defense. See if they can stay in it. No. I mean, Bellamy's known for her lobs, and her lobs are normally awesome, but I think the other team also knows it. So once they're looking for it. We're at, should be 9-5-1?
I think so.
Rare error by Bellamy, but I think she's feeling like she has to do something extra, and sometimes that doesn't work out. A lot of times it doesn't work out.
It's 10-5.
We're at 10-5-1, game point.
So. That's it.
Yeah.
Going to a game 3.
So, fantastic strategy adjustment by JBB. Sperling must have gave them the correct advice, which is exactly what I said they should do. And it worked out. Now, what's the advice now for OKC to turn it around? That I'm not quite sure.
I'd like to actually see them, as I said, not always stack and switch with the forehands in the middle and just give JBB a little something more to think about. It also would mean that they have a little more trouble getting to Marcos's backhand.
Yeah, it looked like they were stacking on offense but not defense. But maybe, I don't know, maybe play straight up for a while. Because Marcos on the right with her forehand in the middle only really works if Beth is setting her up.
Yeah, the shake and bake works great.
Yeah, if Beth isn't getting any balls, then what does it matter? You know, I'd rather probably have Jenny on the left side and hide her, and Bellamy can hide Marcos's backhand by playing more aggressive middle.
Yes, with her backhand, with Beth's
Correct,
backhand. Yeah, exactly.
Bellamy's backhand's fantastic.
That's what I'm thinking is you actually do an interesting thing where Bellamy plays 60 or 70% of the court, but from the right side.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. Because if they're going to give Bellamy a ball, Marcos isn't getting in the game. Yeah, Marcos isn't going to play to her highest level.
So game 3, I think we'll switch at 6 points. All right, here we go. 0-0-2.
All right, we're on to a game 3. So they are bringing Bellamy in the game here.
Oh boy, that was a great job by Beth, but I thought that JBB did a good job.
Yeah, they did a great job. Hi, David. Vicky. Sorry, I missed that message, whoever it was before Vicky. There we go.
There's still heavy isolation. They're going to keep doing it as long as it works. I think we're 0-0-2. Realize I'm saying "oh boy" a lot, and I think it's whenever I see something bad about that happen.
I have my terms I say too, but my wife said to quit saying "I don't know." I'm like, I don't know. So I think I've stopped that. And I said last time, I think I stopped doing that. She goes, no, you haven't. It's just unconscious.
Yeah. I don't think it's unconscious. I think it's subconscious.
It's
but
subconscious.
whatever. I don't know.
I need it to be unconscious.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was high. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
There's
Beautiful shot.
a Bellamy lob, and it had some spin on it.
Boy, that had some junk on it.
Yeah, so once Williams tracked it down, it jumped away from her and it didn't put her in the right position to get that ball back over. Great
Yep.
shot.
We have 1-0-1.
I think so.
Boy, high on the drops. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Those drops just look too high.
Yeah, they're high. Bellamy's in the middle for a reason. She was in front of that ball, and it probably should have been her forehand. But then again, Marcos is aggressive, so it's hard to stop being aggressive. That's her game. It's either going to work or not.
Scoreboard saying 1-1. Oh, we got 1-1 too?
Yeah, I got this scoreboard saying 1-1 also.
Okay. Rare miss by Bellamy on the drop.
Yeah, Bellamy, a very aggressive drop. Just went out the side. She thought it might have hit, but I thought it was definitely out.
It was wide.
Okay, so we're at 1-1.
1-1.
So that's the issue. If they are unstacked,
Right.
that leaves no forehands in the middle. That was wide.
Boy, if you're JBB, you don't like that. That's just,
No, that's just a momentum killer, huh?
it is. 2-1-2 here. Oh, I think Marcos got away with one
Yeah.
there. Williams hasn't been missing that
No.
high backhand.
Williams has solid defense. Bellamy has this big, long, sweeping shot. It's very interesting because you can go any direction with it, and you can't read it, you know?
Hard to read.
Yeah.
So now we've got 1-2-1. Bellamy serving. Early stages of game 3. Too high for Marcos. You saw Bellamy slide over and take that drop.
Yeah, I think when they're in this situation, like we said before, she needs to cover middle. She needs to get heavy middle.
Oh, she got lucky there. Out return. Another momentum killer. Those points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah,
And
and
now you're 2-2-2.
unfortunately, that's what Kessner has to do is try to find Marcos's backhand. Yeah, we're going for her backhand. That's the weakness.
Oh boy, kitchen fault. Kitchen fault and
Okay, a fault on who?
calling the fault on Jenny Marcos.
Okay, Marcos. So she kind of squared up to do her two-handed backhand, and her right foot just snuck onto the kitchen line. So here on court 9, we're going into a third, or is that it?
I don't know. That's a nice shot there.
Oh, look at that one from Bellamy.
Beautiful.
The long sweeping windup. I mean, a lot of people that it's not a great shot, but for Bellamy, it's awesome.
And again, oh boy. That just pop up. Kitchen violation on JBB. Right foot. Right foot of Kessner.
So who won that? How'd you guys do? Yes. Okay, we got another win on court 9 for OKC.
Missed drive by Jenny Marcos. We got 2-2-2 here. Oh, maybe
Okay.
it is 2-3. It's possible it's 2-3.
Oh, there we go.
Nice shot.
That one paid off.
Now we've got 3-3-2.
All right, 3.
Both teams really struggling to get a little bit of a foothold here.
Yeah, it's got to be 3-2.
That's a great lob.
Oh, man. I'm not sure what else they could do. You know, Bellamy was in position to return that lob, but if Marcos could have got it, it would have put them in a good spot. But if you got to stab at something, it's probably a bad play.
I think it's I'm looking at 3-3-1, but it could be wrong.
So I think this Williams has the server thing on her shoe, so that's why I think she has to be even.
That's a beautiful lob.
Oh, man.
And off that drop.
You know,
off
Williams
that lob.
has the server thing, so she's got to be even. Right?
Where's her server thing?
On her left shoelaces. Williams.
Oh, okay.
You can't see it right now.
Yep.
So they have to be even, but they would have scored one here. Okay, it should be 3-3-1.
That's what it's showing now on the scoreboard.
Okay.
Yep, and they're playing it straight up, just like you talked about.
Oh, great defense by Marcos there.
Oh, boy. That's a good thought, but, boy, that's just a...
That's such a risk-reward shot, huh?
Yeah.
When it pays off, it looks awesome, but when it doesn't, it looks just like that.
You think, why did I try that?
Right.
But when it works...
When it works, you think you're a hero. Man.
Well, that was just a beautiful shot by Marcos.
Just a great, she really got low, leaned in, didn't overhit it, just put it onto the side, and Kessner couldn't get to it. Great shot.
3-3? 3-3-1?
Should be 3-3, yeah.
That's
Huge,
a nice return.
Deep return.
Again, the isolation there.
Attack
on
in the
Marcos.
backhand of Marcos. That should allow Bellamy to get in the game.
Well, that was a nice point construction by JBB, I got to say. They just attacked Marcos's backhand until they could get at Bellamy's backhand with a little pressure.
Picture-perfect game plan right there that they need to do. You're right.
3-3-2. I don't like to see it, but I do appreciate it.
Yes, a couple biased commentators here.
Oh, boy, they're just...
I mean, this game's going to come down to Marcos' mistakes, you know.
Her ability to make the shots. 3-3-1 with JBB serving here.
Okay, we do play let serves in the NPL.
Boy, and they're still...
I mean, they're going to tattoo that backhand all day long, right?
Even with them playing straight up.
Yep. I think Bellamy has to come over into the middle on that.
Take that forehand.
Yes.
Take that backhand, I'm sorry. Take it herself.
Yes, because Bellamy's backhand is fantastic.
That's a great shot for Bellamy.
Marcos needs to move over a little and play like a mixed team.
Yeah. Got to do something to help Marcos out, even if it...
Oh, ball on.
Four, 3, 4-3-1, 4-3-2. Well, that's a beautiful shot by Marcos there. Little inside out lefty forehand.
So they decided to unwind that stack on defense. Marcos got there in time, and her big left hand got in there. Side out.
I like that they're just changing it up a little, at least make them think about where they have to put the ball to get the Marcos backhand.
I like that too.
I like how much Beth took on that one. My gosh.
Yeah, she's got to play the mixed game. Look at that.
Beautiful shot by Beth Bellamy down the line, backhand roll.
Yeah, just structured, and you would think that's a safe shot, right? That's our number 4, but maybe it's not a safe shot with Bellamy.
No, she even did it on the Williams forehand. Williams didn't even put a paddle on it.
No, it was a great shot.
4-4.
It's that long sweeping shot.
4-4-1. Bellamy taking over a lot of the court here. That's what they've got to do if they're going to break that. Bellamy took that drop, and that was way over on Marcos' side.
I think that was the right play, but I don't know about hitting Kessner's backhand on that one because she could carve it really wide.
It is.
Bellamy looks a little dejected here because there's not a whole lot she can do to help. I mean, once you find a weakness, you just go at it, you know, especially at the pro level that they can hit spots. They're just going to keep hitting that spot.
4-4-1. Let's see. They're both still in it. That's was a nice shot. Unfortunate, hit the net.
Oh, man.
It's funny, once that ball hits the net, even though it was early on in the point, it seems like everybody is a little bit out of sync.
Yeah, and a little constructive criticism from Bellamy to Marcos. We'll see if it works or not. That ball did have a ton of spin on it.
5-4-1.
Look at being able to hit that backhand, you know. I mean, Marcos is playing way over to hide that backhand, but they're still getting to it.
Yeah.
That's how good JBB's control is right now.
You got to give them a lot of credit for being able to execute their strategy.
Right. I think they probably need to return back to the far side of the court, the left side, to make somebody try to hit that backhand forward. That would be a difficult shot, you know. To hit it cross court, much easier. To hit it going forward, I think Marcos would be able to jump the corner and get Beth back in the game. So I would make them return forward to Marcos. You got it, Jenny. Come on.
Boy, I feel for Jenny Marcos. I just think that's a lonely place to be. That
super
isolated
attacked
on by people that can do it so effectively.
When you know you have a weakness you normally hide and they find it, it's like deer in the headlights.
Nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide.
6-4-1.
Yeah, just
unfortunate miss by Jenny Marcos.
right.
There.
And when you're making
So
errors,
long.
you want to be extra careful, and sometimes extra careful, you miss.
Well, you get tentative, and if you get tentative, I think you take the ball a little bit further back, and that's when it can float more.
Yeah, that's what happened there, it looks like. Okay, so Bellamy got a good shot there.
Let's go now. Let's go. Come on. Get it back.
Let's see.
7-4-2, I think.
Yeah, so me, with Marcos on the right here, I would return to Kessner and force them to try to drop it on your backhand. Very difficult shot. No, she returned across, which gives them that shot.
Well, I love that by Beth stepping in. Just changed the pace of it. It wasn't like it was a tremendous shot,
Yeah, she's got to get in there.
but it was a surprising. I think it rushed the other team. Here we go. 4-7-1. I kind of feel like this is a make it or break it side out.
It
for
could be.
OKC. I know it might not technically be, but there it is.
There we go. Bellamy taking over a little. That has to happen, but you got to convert. Sometimes, even though you take over, it doesn't always work. But for a couple points, it has.
5-7-1.
Oh,
That's a great drive by Beth Bellamy. Great drive, right down the middle.
Bellamy getting big. I love it. It's got to happen.
6-7-1. 6-7-1.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you could see that happening, couldn't you?
Yeah.
just too
Yeah.
high down the middle. And
Instead of hitting our bailout spot, she tried to bring it back across, and it always floats, just like that.
6-7-2, Bellamy serving.
Just trying to make sure the score.
They've got it. It's a smart thing to do. Just slow it down a tad.
Yeah, maybe buying some time there. That's a veteran move. Beth trying to go to the same spot.
Beautiful drop by Bellamy.
This is what they
I
got to
like-
do. They got to.
Now they're hammering the 4 of the other team. Very smart in that way.
Yeah, Marcos needs to stay.
That's a beautiful
out of there.
adjustment right there. I think Jenny Marcos got a little bit lucky. Her backhand floated, but
Yeah.
she got down for the forehand put away.
Yeah, she was able to scorpion that last one, it looked like.
7-7-2. We just got to keep the momentum going here. Smart move there. Well, that's a good shake and bake right there. I think that ball was going long, but
Yeah.
JBB just couldn't back off it.
Fortunately for us, I think JBB's hit a couple out balls in this rally. It's this
You're right.
this side out.
Hard to lay off them when it's so bang bang.
Yeah, when you feel that pressure and they're attacking.
8-7-2.
Okay, smart
There we
timeout
go.
right here.
Good playing, Jenny.
Great job.
You know what I see here, I mean, it's obviously some strategy adjustments, but a lot of it comes down to shot quality and just a little bit of change in that shot quality. Where the ball is dropping, how high it bounces, how attackable is it?
Yeah, at this level, without good shot quality, you're going to get rolled over. So it's got to be, I mean, good enough or even better. You definitely can't float anything in this league.
I liked in that the last couple of points, they really hammered the backhand of the left side player, the 4 spot. Jenny and Beth did.
Yeah, I feel Williams is trying to take a lot of middle. So you saw it, they're trying to keep her back in her spot.
Tell you one thing, you don't want to float that ball middle to JBB, to Williams' backhand. She just punishes it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, 8-7-2. Bellamy serving. Critical time in this game.
I love that shot from Bellamy. Oh no, unfortunate.
Boy, I thought OKC was really in control at that point.
Yeah, Jenny with a big overhead forehand, which usually does not come back.
All right, here we go again.
It is what it is.
8-7-2.
Works both ways, 8-7-2. Bellamy taking over, beating the stack.
Wow.
Marcos gets in there. Let's see what happens here. Wow! Just
Wow.
so good.
Really stayed in that point nicely.
That's National League Pickleball right there. High level.
Now we got 9-7-2. They're on a 5-point run here. It is OKC. That's out.
Okay.
Now we got match point.
Yep.
10-7-2.
So this was the exact game plan I was talking about. Getting Bellamy in the middle, moving Marcos out wide, hide her backhand. And then that lets...
Boy, that was going to be an out ball that Bellamy hit
Yeah.
there.
Oh, wow.
What a comeback for OKC. They were down 4-7, and they ran off 7 straight points.
That was awesome. So I feel JBB couldn't get to Marcos's backhand anymore, and that's what changed the whole game. So Bellamy and Marcos adjusted to hide the backhand of Marcos, and that's what paid off. Bellamy had to get bigger, exactly what I said, and it worked out. Onsens probably gave him the same advice when they were on a break, and it paid off because once they had that timeout and Onsens got in there and gave some advice, it changed the whole game.
It did. Yeah, I saw Beth taking literally 80% of the court from the baseline, driving her thirds, and often driving to the forehand of her opponent, driving down the line or to Williams' forehand, but her drives are just so low and penetrating. That's where they were.
That's what made the difference. Bellamy got in the game, right?
Yep.
She could make stuff happen. She's that good. And then that gives Marcos the time to go hunt, which is exactly what they did in that first game, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay, so that leaves OKC another match win. I think we might be up 3-2, maybe 4-2. Oh, now we got the big dogs in. So let me reset this. Okay, I'm going to reset this one. See you later, guys. Signing out. CoachDavidLive.com. Hit like, hit subscribe.